Hello and welcome to this English listening practice video. Today we will learn about the life of Adolf Hitler, one of the most important and controversial figures in history. His actions changed the world in many ways, and his rule led to one of the darkest periods in human history. This video is for educational purposes only. The goal is to help English learners improve their listening skills while also learning about an important historical figure. We will discuss Hitler's early life, his rise to power, World War II, and his final days. Let's begin. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, in a small town called Braunau am Inn, located in Austria-Hungary, now Austria. His father, Alois Hitler, was a strict government official, while his mother, Clara Hitler, was a caring and loving woman. Young Adolf was very close to his mother, but had a difficult relationship with his father, who wanted him to pursue a career as a government worker. However, Hitler had a different dream. He wanted to become an artist. During his teenage years, Hitler was passionate about painting and drawing. He applied to the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna, hoping to study art, but he was rejected twice. This was a major disappointment for him. Without a clear future, he struggled to make a living. He lived in poverty, selling small paintings and postcards to survive. During this time in Vienna, Hitler developed strong political beliefs. He read books about nationalism, military power, and anti-Semitic ideas, which influenced his thinking. In 1914, World War I broke out, and Hitler saw it as an opportunity to serve Germany. He joined the German army, fought in battles, and was wounded twice. He was awarded 2 medals for bravery, which made him proud. However, Germany lost the war in 1918, and this loss deeply affected him. After Germany's defeat in World War I, the country faced severe economic problems. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, forced Germany to pay heavy penalties and reduced its military power. Many Germans were angry and felt humiliated by the treaty. During this time of crisis, political groups with extreme ideas became popular. In 1919, Hitler joined a small political group called the German Workers' Party. He was a powerful speaker, and his speeches attracted many people. He soon became the leader of the party, which was later renamed the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or the Nazi Party. Hitler promised to make Germany strong again, rebuild the economy, and create a powerful military. In 1923, Hitler and his supporters tried to overthrow the government in an event called the Beer Hall Putsch. However, the attempt failed, and Hitler was arrested. He was sentenced to prison for 9 months. During his time in jail, he wrote a book called Mein Kampf, which means My Struggle. In this book, he shared his political beliefs, his hatred for certain groups, and his vision for Germany. After being released from prison, Hitler worked hard to increase his political influence. The Great Depression in 1929 made life even harder for Germans, and many people turned to Hitler for solutions. In 1933, he became the Chancellor of Germany, the head of the government. A year later, he declared himself the Führer, which means leader of Germany, making himself the most powerful person in the country. His government controlled the media, banned opposition parties, and used propaganda to influence the people. In 1939, Adolf Hitler's army invaded Poland. This event started World War II, a conflict that would last for 6 years and involve many countries. Germany quickly conquered several European countries, including France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Hitler wanted to expand German territory and create an empire. During this time, Hitler carried out the Holocaust, a tragic event in which millions of Jewish people, as well as other groups such as disabled individuals and political opponents, were imprisoned and killed in concentration camps. This was one of the most horrific crimes in history. At first, Hitler's army was very successful. However, in 1941, he made a major mistake by attacking the Soviet Union. The Soviet army was strong, and the harsh winter made it difficult for German soldiers to fight. Many of them died due to the extreme cold and lack of supplies. In 1944, the Allied forces, including the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Soviet Union, fought back strongly against Germany. They attacked from different sides, and Hitler's army began losing control. By 1945, the war had turned against Germany, and the country was on the verge of defeat. By April 1945, Hitler's rule was collapsing. The Soviet army had reached Berlin, the capital of Germany, and was attacking the city. Hitler and his close advisors hid in an underground bunker. He refused to surrender and believed that Germany should fight until the very end. As Soviet forces moved closer, Hitler realized that he had lost the war. On April 30, 1945, he took his own life inside the bunker. His body was later discovered by his followers, who burned it to prevent it from being captured by the enemy. A few days later, on May 8, 1945, Germany officially surrendered. This day is now known as Victory in Europe Day, VE Day, marking the end of the war in Europe. However, the impact of Hitler's actions continued for many years. Adolf Hitler's leadership brought destruction to Germany and the world. His decisions led to the deaths of millions of people, including soldiers and innocent civilians. His story is a reminder of the dangers of extreme ideology, hatred, and uncontrolled power. Today we study history to learn from the past and ensure that such events do not happen again. It is important to promote peace, understanding, and respect among all people. Thank you for listening to this English learning story. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next lesson.